Okay, Johnny, this one's got your number on it. Let's jam.
Hello everyone and welcome to another MiniJam from CinemaJAM. Today I will be talking about the movie Supergirl, the latest movie from the DC universe led by James Gunn. This movie is directed by Craig Gillespie, written by Anna Nogueira, and starring Milly Alcock and Ridley. And there is a special cameo by Jason Momoa that is a big part of the movie, and I will be talking about that later. And this is as I mentioned, this is the latest interaction of the super universe, I guess, or the DC universe, however you want to call it. We saw the first interaction of Milly Alcock in the first Superman movie from 2025. So this is like a continuation of that universe where Supergirl is still trying to find her place in Earth, basically, because she landed in Earth when she was already basically an adult. Or a woman. And the story follows very closely the book, the graphic novel, Supergirl, Women of Tomorrow. Is a very interesting story in that graphic novel where Supergirl is traveling to different basically galaxies with different types of suns. She starts in a red sun because in the red sun she can get drunk, basically. She's trying to forget some things from her past. The yellow sun is where Earth is, and she gets the superpowers. That's supposedly like the most common type of sun. But there is also an interesting spin-off of a green sun that takes her powers away, and it works like kryptonite, basically. And in this movie, she's trying to rescue her dog, Krypto, or not rescue, save him, because he has been poisoned by a band of villains that are a group of pirates in a space that they kidnap women. So she's trying to catch to them and trying to recover the antidote of the poison that this guy Krem is shoot Krypto with. The movie follows the story very closely. It just adds the element of Lobo basically into the story. Lobo is a bounty hunter from the stars, basically, praised by Jason Momoa, and it's very interesting because he actually looks like Jason Momoa in the comic book, so he's basically a character that was made for him, if you believe that type of thing. And the very interesting thing is that he comes in to basically be like a negative moral compass in the movie. You know, he's not afraid of killing. He's a bounty hunter, but he's the dead or alive type of guy, basically. And Ruthye is supposedly to be the heart of the story. She's a girl that her family has been murdered, and she asks Supergirl to help avenge her family. It's very similar to the plot of True Grit, the two westerns. One of them is a remake of the Coen brothers, actually. And is that a very interesting movie? I mean, we can see the influence of James Gunn, especially his Guardians of the Galaxy movie, where these guys, two girls, are traveling around in a bus, in a spaceship that are like basically these are bus stations, and these are a bus, and they have other different types of pirates. Some of them steal technology, some of them steal girls, or some of them are just killers that want to kill anything that crosses in their path. And they are trying to find their place in this universe and they find each other. And it's a good story. I like the performance of Milly Alcock. You may be familiar with her. She starred in a Netflix series called Sirens, and also she had a prominent role in House of Dragons. If Ridley, I'm not familiar with her. This might be like the main role that she has done. And the rest of the cast are, not really big names, except Jason Momoa, obviously, and David Corenswet as Superman, but he only appears very loosely in the movie. The action scenes are are fine, but it has the superhero fatigue problem that they are very CGI heavy, very wired, a lot of cuts to make it look interesting, but they don't look real. So, is that the same problem that we have faced with the Marvel Universe for a long time? That, especially today, I watched the Odyssey that feels so physical, so real that everything is happening in the movie. You can feel that it was shot in a real stage, and you watch this one, and there are some cool stages, but most of the movie you feel that it was shot in a green screen, and they added a lot of things post production, so you don't feel that connection with the action. And I think that's a problem that we're starting to see in a lot of these superhero movies. This one is fine. I will actually put it on the same level as last year's Superman. I thought it was a good movie. This one I also think it was not the best Superman movie, not the best superhero movie, but at least they do the job. The music has a lot of James Gunn style of music that comes in and plays very Guardians of the Galaxy, that, she's listening an iPod and music starts playing and it appears there. So yeah, it's fine. I still recommend it. I think you will probably enjoy it, especially if you see it in the movie theaters. But I hope the next iterations of the movies in this Disney universe are much better. I'm actually looking forward to the next one, that is a horror movie based on the character from the Batman universe, that is Clayface. So I'm actually looking forward to that one. Until next time, keep jamming about movies.